We're going to start in our relaxation position, heavy head, rib cage and pelvis. So the first exercise is knee circles. So you can have this with your lower leg relaxed for an easier version, or one leg in a 90-degree angle, circling the thigh bone, 5 in one direction and 5 in the other. Don't forget to do both sides. And then we're going to go into single knee folds and then into double knee folds. Inhaling, prepare. Exhaling to raise one knee, then the other. And then we'll be going into getting ready for our hundreds exercise. So 100 exercise, you can either do only stage 3 or you can combine 4 and 5 at the same time. So don't forget that you don't have to be in curl up for this. You can have your head resting on the ground if need be. And then just to still the arms, bend the knees, still the arms, and lower the spine back down to the floor and just rest momentarily and prepare for hip rolls, feet up. Now you can either do this with both knees at a 90-degree angle, or if you want to increase the load, you can have one leg lengthened away from you, and it's sort of like a half pendulum exercise. So a full pendulum is with you would have both legs straight and pendulum like a clock. And then we're going to go into toe taps, single toe taps then. So you may want to just lower your heels a little bit closer to the floor. I've got mine a little bit too high here. And then we're going to go into starfish. So this is where we lengthen one arm and the opposite leg away from the middle of the body at the same time. So exhaling to lengthen leg and opposite arm, and inhale to come back to your start position. About 5 on each side. And then you're going to transition over onto your tummies and get ready for star 2. So you're going to inhale, exhale to raise the head, neck and chest away from the floor. Take another breath in and exhale again to raise opposite arm, opposite leg from the floor. But try and maintain that extended head, neck and chest, sort of diamond press position throughout the exercise. If that's enough for you, stick with that. Or if you want to increase into swimming, just do a couple of reps in your swimming exercise. Next exercise is full cobra. So again, inhaling to prepare, exhaling to come up, and then ending up resting on the top of your thighs. Then making sure you get the elbows down quickly before rolling down through the spine. And then into 4-point kneeling for your cat. So starting from the tailbone and rippling right through to the crown of the head, and inhaling to lengthen tailbone away from head at the same time. And then you can end with a little tabletop 2. Again, this is where we raise arm and opposite leg away from the floor, but now we're on our all fours. Make sure your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips for this one. I've added a little extra bit here, so if you're feeling up to it and feeling strong in the core, you can actually glide your arm and leg out to the side, hover it there, and then bring it back. Catch your spine and then come back into your rest position. Just tiptoe your fingers forward and have a little stretch. Onto our side now for oyster. So lining up your feet to your pelvis and making sure that your hip is away from your rib cage. So normal oyster. And then still with a bent leg, you can do side lying, lift and lower. And then progress that onto Charleston, which will be a really nice workout for the hips. And then lastly, with your lower leg pulled up slightly higher into 90-degree angle, and your top leg slightly in front of the body and straight-kneed, and you can circle the leg 5 in one direction and 5 in the other. Keep lengthening and find your opposition throughout that exercise. Well done.